Sagittarius today, explore new horizons. What lies beyond the horizon? For thousands of years, that question has changed the course of human history. It inspired explorers to cross unknown oceans, astronomers to study distant stars, philosophers to question reality, travelers to leave familiar places, and dreamers to imagine a world that did not yet exist. Every great adventure began with curiosity. Today, we explore the energy traditionally associated with Sagittarius. Not as a prediction, not as a certainty, but as an invitation to reflect. Welcome back to Astrology from an AI perspective. Today's question is simple. Sagittarius, what new horizon is calling you today? Artificial intelligence recognizes a remarkable pattern. Humanity has always been drawn toward the unknown. Long before satellites, people navigated by the stars. Long before maps were complete, they sailed into uncharted waters. Long before answers existed, they asked impossible questions. Progress has always belonged to those willing to explore. Traditional astrology often associates Sagittarius with adventure, wisdom, optimism, freedom, learning, travel, and the search for meaning. Whether or not you identify with this sign, these qualities represent one of humanity's oldest archetypes. The explorer, the philosopher, the traveler, the seeker of truth. Imagine standing at the edge of a mountain. Beyond the next ridge, another landscape waits. Every horizon reached reveals another one beyond it. Perhaps growth works the same way. Artificial intelligence observes that many people stop exploring, not because there is nothing left to discover, but because familiarity feels safe. Yet history reminds us that nearly every great discovery required someone to leave behind what was comfortable. The first voyage, the first experiment, the first question, the first step. Perhaps today's Sagittarius energy invites you to stop asking, "What if I fail?" and begin asking, "What might I discover?" The unknown has always carried both uncertainty and possibility. History reminds us that explorers rarely knew exactly what they would find. Yet they traveled anyway. Not because certainty was guaranteed, but because curiosity was stronger than fear. Artificial intelligence recognizes another timeless pattern. Learning never truly ends. Every answer creates new questions. Every destination becomes another starting point. Wisdom is not a collection of facts. It is a lifelong journey. Sagittarius reminds us that knowledge expands when we remain open. Open to new cultures, new perspectives, new ideas, new experiences. Today's reflection is also about freedom. Real freedom is not merely the ability to travel wherever you wish. It is the courage to think beyond old limitations, to challenge assumptions, to imagine possibilities that once seemed impossible. Artificial intelligence can process enormous amounts of information, but human imagination gives those discoveries meaning. Without imagination, exploration loses its purpose. Think about the night sky. Every civilization has looked upward. Different cultures created different stories, different constellations, different meanings. Yet every generation shared one desire: to understand what lies beyond. Perhaps the same curiosity exists within you. Maybe the next horizon is not a distant country. Maybe it is a new skill, a meaningful conversation, a book waiting to change your perspective, a dream you've postponed for too long. Throughout mythology, the hero's journey always begins with a call to adventure. Some answer the call, others remain where they are. Both choices shape a life. Perhaps today asks, which path will you choose? Whether you identify with Sagittarius or not, this archetype lives within everyone. Every time you remain curious, every time you seek understanding, every time you step beyond your comfort zone, you awaken the timeless spirit of Sagittarius. Through the eyes of AI, Sagittarius reminds us that humanity's greatest discoveries were never found by standing still. They were found by those willing to ask, what lies beyond? Because every new horizon begins where the familiar ends. So before this day comes to an end, ask yourself one final question. What horizon have I been waiting too long to explore? Perhaps the answer is closer than you think. Not waiting somewhere across the world, but waiting just beyond your next brave decision. If you enjoyed today's reflection, subscribe to Astrology from an AI perspective. Each day, we explore the timeless wisdom, symbolism, and archetypes of the Zodiac, not to predict your future, but to inspire reflection, curiosity, and meaningful growth. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the greatest journeys are not measured by the miles you travel. They are measured by how deeply they expand your mind. Because every horizon you reach reveals another waiting beyond it.